Another story about TikTok and tragedy. I think somebody, it's like somebody's trying to warn us, like, try to be a YouTube celebrity at your own risk. Try to be a TikTok celebrity at your own risk. As the stories they've been kind of piling up about these deaths with social media influencers. And again, here's another one. Beauty influencer shot dead during a TikTok live stream at a beauty salon. And I guess they're saying here on CNN, it looks like a video shows moments before TikTok influencer was fatally shot, and this was in Mexico. All right. So this is Valeria or Valeria. I don't know, man. Valeria Marquez, age 23, appeared to have been speaking to a delivery man off camera on her live stream Tuesday when she was shot once in the chest and once in the head and collapsed, dying instantly. Okay, and they're confirming this Wednesday. Right? She was inside a beauty salon in the municipality of Zapopan, the fringes of Guadalajara, when it happened. And just a few hours later, a former congressman was also shot dead in a cafe in the area. Mexican PRI party Luis Armando Cordova Diaz. Okay. Prosecutors in Jalisco were still investigating, but the new generation Jalisco cartel maintains firm control over the region. State authorities said they were investigating Marquez's death as a possible femicide, an extreme case of gender-based violence common in Latin America, where a woman is attacked due to her gender. Wow, huh? The stark show of violence fueled shock in the Latin American nation. At a time when rival cartels have fought bloody wars for territorial control in much of Mexico. I think I read somewhere that she owned the beauty shop, the beauty salon that she was shot in. And look, this is all they give us with our AP article right here. They say her social media accounts have been flooded by comments mourning her and expressing shock. Let's look at this video on CNN here.
A TikTok live stream ended in terror when a 23-year-old beauty influencer was shot dead on camera at her salon in western Mexico. Valeria Marquez had thousands of followers on social media.
Was it called Blossom? Maybe right there. Unless it's just a generic video.
Valeria Marquez had thousands of followers on social media, where just moments before her death, she showed off a stuffed animal that was delivered to her. Then, in her final few seconds, she is seen looking into the distance right before she is shot dead. Jalisco state authorities said a man entered her salon and fired at her, and she had no vital signs when medics arrived. The suspects have yet to be identified, but the case is being investigated as a suspected femicide. A rampant problem in Mexico, a country that has seen staggering level of violence against women and girls.
Okay, they're saying femicide. It looks like the shop may have been called Blossom, the beauty salon, as well. Femicide. We'll put Blossom. Oops. Blossom. And maybe we'll just come back and look at some of these here. And here's another video. Wow, that's brutal, huh? That's brutal there. Look, I mean, these are some undeniable connections here, okay? Look at this. Influencer and TikToker goes hand in hand, right? 107 and 53 in the language. Even TikToker and beauty influencer, look at that. 37 and 73 as well. So, I mean, what a match there. Okay? And 107 is like 17 also. I told you this been a trend lately with TikTokers um with their deaths. Okay? It's almost like TikToking has hit the main stage, right? I mean, it's like it's like the new celebrity almost, like TikTok, YouTubers, uh influencers. You know, a lot of this has been hitting heavy lately, but kill also equals 17 in the language, and sacrifice equals 170 like 17 as well. So again, you see TikToker 107, influencer 107 there. And this is just with the language, and you see all four base ciphers being utilized there. The English language that we speak, forwards in reverse, and reduction forwards and reverse, right? It's a 23-year-old, and Valeria Marquez, you see, 23 years old, and TikTok equals 23 in the reduction cipher. Also shot dead, 76, just like TikTok, 76. And this is just undeniable right here. Shot at a beauty salon. The model and beauty influencer was inside a beauty salon, shot dead. Uh Tuesday. Look at that, during a live stream. Tuesday, the 13th day of the 5th month, 1:35. Beauty salon in ordinal, 1:35, like the date. That's completely undeniable. And confirmed Wednesday, but shot dead Tuesday. Confirmed 1:45, the 14th day of the 5th month. I think it's interesting. The next number, live stream, equals 146 in reverse. I mentioned this character also shot dead just a few hours later. I guess in the same area, roughly, in a cafe. Luis Armando Cordova Diaz, a former congressman. His name equals 133, shot dead the 133rd day of the year. This all goes down 137 days before the Mexico birthday, the Mexico founded anniversary. 137 days before that date, and that's the 33rd prime number, and Mexico equals 33. I guess I didn't have it in there, but I'll show you right here. And that September 27 date, that just hit with another breakdown as well that I think I'm still working on it. I am still working on it. I'll show you that. But Mexico equals 33. And we had and it's the 133rd day of the year. You see that? Mexico 33 in the language. Shot 137 days before the founding anniversary of Mexico, the 33rd prime number, on the 133rd day of the year. 3 3. You see that? This beauty influencer and this former congressman. And look at the founding anniversary of Mexico again. And I still have the tab up from this other research I'm doing. Look, Jenny Ortega, she's in the new movie with The Weeknd, I guess, who is an actor now as well. This new movie, Jenny Ortega, Hurry Up Tomorrow with The Weeknd. Jenny Ortega is in that movie, and I'm working on that breakdown now. I think that might be dropping tomorrow, possibly. You know, I have a couple of breakdowns I have to do before that. But look, she's got that September 27 birthday in this new movie trending, September 27. And I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot about this when I put these together maybe a day or so in advance. And wow, there's that birthday again right there. This happens all the time, man. Shout out to Richard West. He'll be doing breakdowns and he'll be like, wow, look at that birthday. That birthday hit in a breakdown I'm doing. And this is Lil Wayne's birthday as well, who is trending. Okay? Lil Wayne trending heavy right now, and this is the Lil Wayne birthday. Also, Valeria Marquez also equals 70, shot dead hours before this former congressman, Luis Armando Cordova Diaz, in the reverse cipher 349, and that's the 70th prime number. So you get that 70 match between the two characters. Blossom. Look at the first two numbers in that phone number. Look, 33. You see that right there? Is that a dialing code? Look at that right there. 33. Mexico 33. This goes down 137 days before the founding of Mexico. 137, the 33rd prime number, on the 133rd day of the year. Look at that 33 right there. Wow. Say that again. They sang 1.3, and this was on the 13th day of the year, on the 133rd day of the year, or the 13th day of May, excuse me, the 133rd day of the year. Wow. And does Mexico have the 33 dialing code, or was that just 33 at the beginning of the phone number for the salon? Mexico dialing code. Oh, it's 52. But there is a 33 number on that salon. I wonder if that beauty salon will pop up. Beauty salon in Mexico. Oh, there's a bunch of them in the US even. Mexico City. So this is uh where is this again? Let's see. Oops, I got to go to the right. Jalisco. All right. Blossom. There's a bunch that well there's a couple here that pop up. There's that 33 right there though. So I think it's this one. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, you see that 33 with the dialing code? 52 and then 33 and then you get three threes in a row right there with the phone number. So maybe it won't be opening now, huh? Possibly. But that looks like that's it. Those are the numbers I think that we saw on the front of the building. There's a bunch of things called Blossom. They're just not and yeah, there's a bunch of things named Blossom though. Right there. So I don't know, is this cartel activity? Is this cartel activity possibly? Let's look at some more pictures of the character here. Valeria Marquez. Right here. And she may be connected to this other Valeria Marquez over here. Spanish rhythmic gymnast, the bronze all around and five hoops medalist at the 2022 World Championship. She might be connected to that character as well. But here we go. And here's some more pictures here of this TikToker. There's been a lot of deaths. I wonder if I put TikTok death. Oh yeah, she's gonna be the trending one popping up here. But yeah, a lot of death with TikTok going on lately. Yep, I remember I covered this story here. This guy dies from obesity related issues right there. But yeah, we're getting a lot of these deaths with TikTok. And let's not forget that this former congressman or whatever as well, RIP to him. Oh, and I missed that slide. I guess I missed that slide right there. The founding anniversary of Mexico upcoming. September 27. That's the 270th day of the year. So you get another 70 there to go with Valeria Marquez and the 70th prime 349. Luis Armando Cordova Diaz 349, the 70th prime number. So yeah, and that September 37 again hitting trending with Lil Wayne with his birthday, and also with that other character in the new Weekend movie, the female. I already forgot her name, but I showed you earlier. This is Donald Trump's birthday, by the way. Live stream 146, the 14th day of the 6th month. That's Trump's birthday. You get the 146 right there. He's connected with Mexico with a lot of stories recently, also. So that's worth noting. But yeah, beauty salon 135 in the language. Shot at her beauty salon on the 13th day of the 5th month, 135. Okay, so again, they don't give us a lot of information here, but they're mentioning the cartel, they're mentioning a femicide, and they're saying this happens a lot with these attacks and these killings of females in Mexico. Beauty influencer shot dead, Valeria Marquez. Don't forget, age 23, TikTok equals 23. During her TikTok live stream at a beauty salon in Mexico. So, sympathy with this negative energy out there. These stories do have to be reported on. They are stories, first and foremost. We know that this is a serious topic. Okay. And people being shot, this obviously happens in the world. But we do have to be skeptical of some of these stories with some of these connections as well. Is there something making this happen by the numbers? Or is this just something that exposes the language in our number system? I mean, either way probably goes hand in hand, right? Is somebody carrying these out on these murders on certain days because the numbers hit like that? You know, in a beauty salon on 13.5 when beauty salon equals 135. So is somebody making that happen by the numbers? Or, is it really happening? Or are these just stories hitting by the numbers and it's not happening? Right? So we're still left with questions here with this one. In Mexico at her beauty salon during a TikTok live stream, Valeria Marquez shot dead. That's what the story says. And confirmed Wednesday. Shout out to y'all. Okay, again, let's try to get some positive energy flowing with the negative story. But RIP if that's the case. They're mentioning these cartels and femicide as well in this little information they give us. Daily Decodes 812, peace.